Hello and welcome. This is a follow-up video to a video that I posted about a month ago about my experience with this Beretta 21A Bobcat Ghostbuster and my experience with Beretta itself. If you want to take a look at that video in detail, I'll leave a link in the description. But the short story is that when I purchased this pistol, I noticed that there were some issues or some flaws with the finish of both the breech and muzzle end of this pistol, as you can see. And when I contacted Beretta, I explained to them the situation. I sent it in for service. They not only declined the service because it's not covered under warranty, but the biggest issue that I had was that they never even opened the box to check it. Went back and forth with Beretta. Again, there's a video that goes into that in detail, so I won't get into all of that right here, right now. But a few days later, I was contacted by an executive at Beretta. I'm just going to put a dummy round in here and load it, just so you can see that it does function. But the issue that I had, as I said, was really the fact that I sent it in so they could just take a look at the finish, but even though it wasn't covered under warranty, as I said, the biggest issue I had was that they never even bothered to open the box and check. When the executive at Beretta contacted me, he was very apologetic. This is not policy. He was thankful that I brought it to his attention, not just for the fact that this was wrong on their part with my particular situation, but this is not the type of policy that they or procedure that they wanted going forward. So he was thankful that I actually brought this to his attention. Now, one of the things that I mentioned in the previous video is that I never took this to the range yet, so that was one of my concerns, the fact that they never looked at it. Well, what if there's other issues with this pistol that I may have and they never addressed it because they never even looked at it? Well, I did take it to the range, and it was an epic disaster. I couldn't get a single magazine to feed flawlessly. As a matter of fact, my mistake. Out of 180 rounds, I had 2 magazines run or cycle through flawlessly. It was a Jam-O-Matic with 8 different types of ammo that I brought. And as far as the finish goes, I mean, just one range session just completely destroyed the coating on this. And because it was jamming so much and catching, I mean, I wound up getting scratches down the barrel and everything else. So it was so bad that I had no choice but to send it back to Beretta. Contacted that executive, making him aware of my issue, and I was just going to send it in. Well, I got it back a little more than 2 months later, and once I did receive it back, well, maybe it wasn't 2 months later, it might have been even sooner than that, but once I did receive it back, I got it back in the box that I sent it, and I guess out of sarcasm, they did not retape the box. They left it cut open, so I was aware that this time, in fact, it was opened up. So a little sarcasm, but I found it amusing. When I opened the box inside, they did make some changes to the procedure, and you could see that they now placed a decal that it was, in fact, inspected. So that was good news right there. There was also a letter inside that explained in detail what was done, and I'll put that up on the screen so you guys can kind of see what that looked like. So this was all information that I did not get the first time around. I sent the gun in. It was sent back to me. There was no documentation. I had no idea what was done to it. But like I said, I knew nothing was done to it because the box was never opened. At least this time there was some procedures that they put in place, so I was very appreciative of that. Now, the one thing that concerned me was when they did inspect it, they found no issues with the gun whatsoever. And I'll put up a couple pictures of some of the challenges that I had with it when I was at the range. But I took it for what it was worth. I didn't have a chance to test it with the ammo that they suggested, which was a Norma ammo. I don't have that particular ammo, but I do have, I think, 11 different types of ammo, so it can't be so picky that it can only use one. But I did take it to the range, and to my surprise, I ran 250 rounds through this pistol, and it only had one failure to feed. That was it. 250 rounds, one failure to feed. It ran fantastic. I did put a little orange nail polish on it so I could index it a little bit better. But it's been running great ever since. So again, I just wanted to put this video out just so I could share my second rounds of communication with Beretta, and also my experience with this pistol. I don't know if they did anything to it. They said that they didn't have to because they couldn't find a problem with it. But to my surprise, I mean, once I got it back, I took it to the range. 250 rounds later, one jam. So I hope this information is useful to you, and thanks for watching.